back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setup. Now remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades. Always do your own research and trade at your own risk. All right, guys, let's hop into the chart. And before we start with the top-down analysis, I have to start off with this 4-hour chart and show you the beauty of this play. Approximately 2 weeks ago, I put the 4-hour into a flag. 2 weeks later, we break out exact measured move. We made it to 11,980. I believe it was the top of that. And look at that, just perfect. Congratulations once again to anyone who took this play. This was a beautiful trade that was made here through the knowledge of technical analysis. This is why it's very important. Let's look at it in the day. And in the day, as you can see, same thing, a flag, perfect measured move. All right, guys, so I'm going to take this pattern off for right now, since we already accomplished what we needed to accomplish here, and that way things aren't so cluttered and we can see the charts a little bit more clearly. So let's start off here with the weekly chart, and the weekly chart, I have it in a falling wedge, and as you can see, the measured move takes us to about 117. I even think we could go to 120, but conservatively I have it here at 117. And look, it doesn't look so funny no more, this measured move. We're almost there. Like, what do we need? Like another maybe 15%, 20% to complete this measured move. We were basically at 112, so we're $5,000 away from that prediction happening. We're currently at $111,104. It's 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So another thing is that the prediction of 110 also came true. So now the next prediction, guys, is 117. I'm counting on this measured move to go ahead and get fulfilled here. Now the stochastics, we're on the way up, but we still have a lot of room to drag up here. The only thing I'm not liking is we are getting far away from the 21-day moving average, currently at 93,643. That's one concern there, because usually, you know, we're gonna have to at some point touch that 21-day moving average again. Hopefully, you know, we continue going up, make it to 117, 120, and then maybe there we cool off a little bit. Head over to the daily chart, and on the daily chart, something that's bullish here is we have 3 white soldiers. 3 white soldiers is a bullish pattern when you have 3 green candles in a row. Now we still need an hour and a half before this candle closes, but if this candle closes like this or bigger, that's a bullish pattern. 3 white soldiers. We're above the 21-day moving average. We're above the 200-day moving average. And if you guys have been seeing my episodes faithfully for the past 5 days since the stochastics were here, I was telling you this looks like the stochastics are going to end up making some type of a bow and coming back up. And even though yesterday I got a little bit scared because right here it looked like we were going to continue going down, exactly as predicted, another bow shape, and we're on the way up. So who knows, once we get up here, if we could drag like how we did over here one more time here, we're definitely going to go to a lot higher price. Another thing that's happening is the golden cross. They're finally starting to cross. The 50-day moving average is starting to cross the 200-day moving average. I think they just initially crossed. Tomorrow, Saturday, we should see a much bigger cross. So these are all the things that are in our favor currently on the daily chart. Stochastics on the way up, and once we get here, we could drag. We're above the 21-day moving average. We're above the 200-day moving average. We're about to get a golden cross, and we will probably end up closing green up here today, and we have 3 white soldier pattern. So I think that the prediction of 117, 120 should be coming up next. Now let's head over to the 8-hour chart. On the 8-hour chart, finally these stochastics made it up here. We have to be cautious. We're away from the 21-day moving average, which is currently at $106,004 on the 8-hour chart. We're starting to get a little bit toppy here with the wick. We already have a red candle, so we have to be careful. We could continue dragging up here on the stochastics, but even here in the RSI, as you can see, is starting to dip down. So I wouldn't be surprised if we've been up here for about 2 days already. Yesterday, today, above 110. We made it almost to 112. So if we cool down now, it wouldn't be surprising to me. We take a look at the 4-hour chart. Again, away from the 21-day moving average, this one's at 107,883. So a little bit higher. Stochastics starting to point down, but it looks like we could probably come back up here. Take a look at the hour. In the 1 hour, the stochastics are on the way down, but we still got to round out here before we come up. We broke the 21-day moving average. That's not bullish. So the next stop could be the 50-day moving average on the 1 hour, which is 109,047. So there's a possibility we might get under 110 here. And we look at the 15-minute chart. The stochastics are on the way up, but we are also below the 21-day moving average. Okay, so let's head over to the 4-hour chart. And what I'm seeing here is another flag developing. We're going to put these lines here for now, and let's see how things end up working out. out just like the last time. And the measured move for this, if it breaks out, would be all the way at 119,770. So basically 120. So here we go, guys. I think this might be the flag that takes us now to 120. Just like the other day on the 1 hour where that cup and handle took us to 110. So here we go. We break out of this flag, we're going to be above the measured move for the weekly. So that's where I see Bitcoin going next. My prediction of 117, 120. This flag might do it. We still got to get more information to see how this is going to play out, but we have this here for right now. So overall, guys, I just see Bitcoin staying above support. We're probably, if we do go down, probably all the way down to 105, 107, but then from there I see us coming back up and getting to 117, 120. All right, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.